Yeah, look, coming off the last week, a couple of games with the FFA Cup on Wednesday night was good to sort of get through, pretty interesting encounter. And I thought the boys did really well considering the old, how should I say, attention to the game that took place. So naturally, it was good to progress through to the next round, and looking forward to obviously taking on Avondale, as we all know, which will be a challenge that we'll deal with when the time comes. Then obviously the frustration coming out of Hume with 0 to show for the efforts, which is probably one of the biggest sort of, how should I say, things that were hard to sort of swallow considering how well we did in the front third to create as many opportunities as we did, but very frustrating to sort of walk away without anything. Look, from a game perspective, it was one of those crazy games that I probably haven't experienced in the past, but to create so many opportunities and walk away with nothing, yeah, definitely was frustrating, and that's an understatement. But at the end of the day, we've got to move on and learn from that experience, and we've got Dandy Thunder tomorrow night at home, who again, are a very challenging side, there's no doubt about that, and like I've always said in this competition, we've seen already, there's no real, how should I say, easy game, no such thing. Every game's a very difficult game, regardless if you're playing at home or away, and tomorrow night will be no different. And we'd like to sort of finish this half of the season on a positive note with 3 points naturally. I think it'll be perfect recipe for all the boys as we go into the second half of the season. So the track, we've worked hard this week to sort of get over Saturday's game and the frustration and connect it to that and focus on what's in front of us. We're hoping that we can put in a performance that we can all be proud of, and obviously the supporters, and finish on a positive note with 3 points, as I said earlier, and have a good weekend, hopefully.
Hello everybody, and welcome to round 13 of NPL Victoria from Knight Stadium here in Summer Street. To now move it forward again. It's Brandon Barnes in the channel. Cross early ball. Carpenter couldn't get the right contact. So far 4-0 up against Altona Magic just on half time. We start with the play. It's Brandon Barnes to drive forward again. Cuts it back. Here's a chance. Deflection. And it's found its way in. And it is a goal for the Dandenong Thunder. They get a second one in this game.
Goalkeeper for the last few years. Who did...
Well, here's a chance in the box. Clark in the end. Switkovic, surely it's off the line. Who can get there first? The Thunder get it clear. Not got his second goal of the season. The Knights press on though.
Well, Switkovic snapped at that effort, and I mean, he had...
Dangerous ball, back post. In the end, it's momentarily cleared. Back in. Switkovic! Now he gets his goal. And Marjan Switkovic, who bleeds for this club. And the veteran striker's got 2 goals in 2 games. And he gives the Melbourne Knights. And Sevdan Ismaili and Feasy and Barnes are basically playing up top. So now here's Dover. Here's through for Barnes. He'll get there, Brandon Barnes. Scoops it over the top. And what a goal that is by Brandon Barnes. And he restores that 2-goal lead to Dandenong Thunder. And what a finish that was. Just cool as you like. Shovels it over the top. How fitting it is that a shovel goal is scored this weekend. He wanted the ball played straight to him. He tried to play the through ball.
Yeah, well, Adam Bryce sort of came up to Barnes there and sort of stuck his foot out. Had he caught Barnes there, that would have been absolute trouble for the Knights.
Awad gets onto the left foot. Muhammad Awad puts it in the top corner. The Melbourne Knights do get their second goal. And the end-to-end action here at Summer Street provides another goal. And in his first game, Muhammad Awad, not many players then must have knew he was a left footer.
35 minutes, we saw...
Oh, here's Awad. Albano cuts inside. Then a heavy touch goes over. Referee points to the spot. Melbourne Knights get a late penalty in this game. There is no arguments from the Dandenong Thunder defence.
Take him. Albano was confident.
to bring the Melbourne Knights level. He does. Gian Albano continues to score goals, and he gives it to the goalkeeper as well too, does Gian Albano. And the Melbourne Knights fans in front of us go mental because they've equalled late, Josip. Is there still another chance for the Knights? There isn't. And Jack Morgan blows full time in what an entertaining game we've had here at Knights Stadium. Dandenong Thunder twice had a 2-goal lead in this game, but the Melbourne Knights never say die attitude was able to pull them back.
Welcome to Knights TV, Knights fans. We're here with this week's newest signing, Mohammed. Tough game out there. Eventually got there in the end to get that 1 point. Showed a lot of character. How was it out there?
I thought Dandy came out, made it real tough for us tonight. They came out, they all just worked hard, made the game difficult. I thought we were a bit slow in the first half. They wanted a little bit more than us, but in the second half we got going. Everyone just gave a little bit more, and yeah, they went 2 goals up, but we still managed to stick in there and get a point out of it today.
You must be happy. Debut for the club and getting your first goal. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was good. It was 3-1 at the time. I knew if anyone had to get a goal, it was going to be a crucial point in the game. Managed to get it on my left foot, just have a hit. Yeah, winning.
Sorry. Did really well out there. All the best for the rest of the season.